What's happening, my principles of management students? Here we are, week number 2. So what do we have this week? I want to just kind of review what's happened from last week, make sure everybody's got that done, and kind of take a look at what's happening this week. So as you can see on your screen, week 1 has been completed. You should have done your syllabus quiz, and I took a look at your syllabus and gave me an introduction. Unbelievable. Perfect start for the introduction, guys. You have done very well. Hopefully you saw my previous video. If you did, appreciate that. I hope that gave you an insight of who I am and what's to expect from this class. But some of you boasted about your vacations, kind of made us feel like crap that we're sitting here in this cold weather in Georgia. But some of you are fajita masters. Hey, we're waiting for proof of that. So if you can bring us some, we'll let you know if you are truly the fajita queen. There's some of you that have apparently experts in different cuisines. So once again, you're dropping a lot of terms that we have to verify, like expert, let's see, masters. We would have to confirm that. So I think we need to schedule a day that we can all taste test your stuff. But we got a person that's out there that's working in the oil company. We got some receptionists. We have a very highly educated individual. I'm not by no means speaking of myself. Trust me, I'm speaking of one of our students that are joining us in the online class. But for the first time ever, we got an entire family in the class, and I think that would be pretty cool to see the interaction there. But we got a pretty good diverse group of people. As for myself, I'm excited to meet everybody. I think it's exciting to read your post. I do read your post, so make sure that you are not just doing something silly and posting just any comment on there. I will grade you on your post. I think the discussion is a major part of this class, and as you will see in this upcoming week, so we're moving on from here and going back to lessons, and in this upcoming week, week number 2, this is what's to be expected. You are to complete your assignments for chapters 3 and 4, discussion post. Now, once again, make sure you are not just replying in a one-sentence answer. This should be a conversation that you're having with other students or myself. I usually post my video in the discussion so you have an update as to what to expect for this week and what a review of last week, sort of a recap, which is your third point. Keep an eye out for my video, but make sure you're putting some effort into the discussion because that is 30% of your grade. I do take this serious. This is how I get to know you, and I get to know that we are learning something here. This is the one feedback I get from you. So all the other stuff, let's be honest, they're pretty simple to get through for most of you tech savvy younger people. I mean, these online classes are like a breeze through the park. So I get to see and understand what's happening with you through your discussion. You're welcome to create videos if you don't want to type them out. If your strong suit is just putting a video together and uploading it and linking it, I'm fine with that as well. So as long as you're replying to 2 people at least and you are doing an original post and they're well thought out concepts, you're not copying and pasting. Now, I do want to mention that in the homework part, there are some questions where you have to type out an answer. I read those answers and do not copy and paste it from the book. I understand that book has the answer. What I want you to do is formulate your own idea of that and tell me. Of course, you're going to read some of it from the book, but don't use the book answer. I know the answer's in the book. I want to know what your interpretation of that is. Same thing with the discussion. So week number 2, let's take a look here. We have 3 and 4, simple stuff. And then this is a quick video that's down here that you will basically look at. And after you see that video, I want you to discuss it. These are basically 2 points of views when it comes to ethical beliefs. Now, ethics is a very dynamic conversation. So by no means am I suggesting that these are the only 2 ethical perspectives. These are just 2 common ones, which is deontological ethics and, of course, utilitarianism. And really what I want you to do is explore yourself and tell me which one would you more likely fit into. Now, the reality is none of us will always fall into that same particular method of thinking, but there's probably one that leans more towards what you would do usually. And you could see some of the descriptions. I put some definitions out there, but I encourage you to explore your own ethical belief system and what you think is your basis in regards to making ethical decisions. Of course, utilitarian is pretty popular for the ends justify the means. In other words, what I do to get to that end, the end is really going to determine if it's ethical. Now, that is like the big dilemma where we talk about, like, how can someone come to this country illegally and break a law? Well, the fact is that some people feel that ethically it's okay to do that because it is better for them to live here than it is to live wherever they came from. So it's just an ethical belief. You don't have to agree or disagree. That's just how people interpret that situation. Deontological basically being the opposite. What's wrong is always wrong. And one of the things I do in class with this topic, especially in our ethics course, is I begin asking the question, is it ever right to lie? Is it ever a reason that you should lie? Now, most people, especially if you have some faith-based beliefs, they would say it's never wrong to lie. Honesty is the best policy. And then we explore that deeper, and then we try to discover that there are some situations where lying might not be that bad. So I think that that's tough for some people to understand and interpret, but that's the purpose of this discussion. So I would like for you to explore, self-evaluate, and tell me what you think you most lean to. I get it, not everyone's gonna always be that way, but which one do you think you most lean towards? Other than that, I hope that you guys enjoy the updates and the videos. I try to do them weekly and give you an update on what happened the week before. I am going through the week and grading your work from last week, so please be patient. If you don't see the grade come up right away, that does take me time to read through everybody's answer and give you an accurate grade. I do read through every discussion and give you an accurate grade. So other than that, guys, I hope all is well with you, and let me know if there's anything I can do. Argueta@gntc.edu. You can stop by at Whitfield Murray County campus. I'm at room 638, or you can give me a call at 706-272-2952. Have a wonderful week, guys, or come by, join me for some coffee. Clearly, Canadians are gone. So until next time, have a wonderful week.